next video. This is us going to Goosenecks State Park and camping one night. You do camp along some ridges, which is really cool. And you can look down into the canyon and see the river snake through. It is $10 a night to camp here. There's a very limited amount of spots that actually have a fire pit and a picnic table. I believe there was 10 spots that have that. There is lots of dispersed camping, but again, it's $10 a night to go and stay in the park overnight. It's a very small park. We did ride our bikes around. Just great, fantastic, amazing experience looking at the sunset and sunrise. It is just a couple of hours from Dolores, so we left Dolores and Colorado and went to Gooseneck State Park in Utah. We could also see the Milky Way at night. This is probably some of the best stargazing that you are going to see possibly in your life. It does get busy. We do suggest that you get there early. I believe we got there around 1 or 2 in the afternoon, and we took one of the very last spots that was on the ridge that had a fire pit, so we were able to have a fire even though there was a stage 1 fire restriction. The ranger said that as long as it was in the fire pit that was provided, that was fine. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. This was one of the most magical places we stayed so far. Highly recommend it, but again, get there early if you want to stay on the edge of the canyon. And thanks for watching and enjoy the video. This is the drive over from Dolores, Colorado into Utah. In and of itself, this is actually a really nice drive. We did see a lot of A-class RVs and a lot of travel trailers, so it is adequate drive over for both kinds of rigs depending on what you have. But it's an absolutely gorgeous area of Utah. This is once you're in the park, and this is the view that you have on the edge, which is why you definitely want to try to stay on the edge if you can, because it's absolutely gorgeous. So this is what the road looks like. This is Mike in the background. He's riding towards me, and the road over in this area, which is the more dispersed camping area, does get really bumpy, so just be careful. Not the most smooth bike ride, but pretty fun. These are the campsites that are close to the ranger station. That's the ranger station. There are some vault toilets here. This is the campsite we stayed at, which was the first one right by where everybody parks. As you can see, we're right at that very first spot on the edge. There was a trash can, fire pit, and a picnic table. You're right next to your neighbors, so you kind of all have to get along, share the view. It is for everybody. You will have tourists walking through your campsite, and that's just kind of part of the deal here. And for this view, I think putting up with that is definitely worth it. And this is Mike cooking some tortillas for us. We ended up having tacos on the edge of this gorgeous view and some margaritas and just chilled out. It was a beautiful night, and unfortunately we couldn't get a picture of the stars, but it was fantastic star viewing. Mike was really happy here. We could have probably stayed another night, but unfortunately we just stayed one night. The sunrise and the sunset were absolutely phenomenal, and I made us some egg tacos in the morning on the edge of this beautiful view. We got up at sunrise. Everybody that stayed there got up at sunrise and watched it come up. Again, this is a place you do not want to miss. Put it on your bucket list. We took our time in the morning packing up, and then we started heading over towards Page, Arizona, which unfortunately we got rained out and ended up getting a hotel in Flagstaff. But this was a great trip and I recommend it to anybody. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.